Okay, hunting, let's get started. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I don't know why I'm doing it. Today's video is going to be a story time about my very first fight. This is not in a way to condone violence. I'm just telling this story because I think it's funny and it happened a long time ago, so why not? Okay, so back in the year of our Lord 2006, I was starting middle school. Now I don't know how it is in other states, but after 5th grade you go to a different school. So in middle school, I would say that, you know how you go to middle school, you start feeling yourself because you think like, you just think you all that. You feel like you getting grown. At least I did. I've been grown kind of all my life, but I really feel like I was getting grown when I got in middle school. I went to middle school, and the middle school that I went to, it was really big. Of course, it seemed bigger when I first started because it's a new school. You're trying to get used to it. Everything is different. So, you know, it seems like extremely huge. So the way the school was set up, the 8th graders were on the lower level, and then the 6th and the 7th graders had the upstairs level. The only classes that you had to take that weren't on your level were gym and lunch, because those were all, well, lunch is not a class, but those were all in the basement. So you had to walk down 3 flights of stairs to get all the way down there. So it was a long walk. You know, the first week of school, you're trying to find all your classes. So the first day, on my way trying to find gym class, I had ended up walking with this girl. I don't know how. I think I was walking and she ended up walking with me, and then we found out that we were both looking for the gym class. So she was walking or whatever, and she was talking, and we were kind of going, you know, chit-chatting, and she was talking about how far the gym class was or whatever, and how she just couldn't do it. Like, sis was acting like she had bad bones and she was just an old lady and it was just too much for her life, even though it was, but she was overdoing it. But I just left it off. As the year went on, you know, I had made my little group of friends. I had 2 friends. We had like all of our classes together. We were like the 3 musketeers. We were tight. The year went on. Oh girl, let's name her, I'm gonna name her Sandra. So as the year went on, Sandra was still complaining like about how far the walk was. Like this was every single day. She was like, I just can't do this, and I know like I use this edit a lot, like the sped up talk, but this is how she really talked. And she her voice was really fast. She talked really fast. It was really high, and she just bob her head, and she used to wear these kinky twists. She used to wear kinky twists, if y'all remember those. And she would just be bobbing her head, and she's like, I just can't do this, and this is just too much, and oh my god, I'm gonna have to have my mama take me to a different school because I can't be doing this walk every day. Like, she was just doing the most. So this was maybe around the 3rd week of school, and I know I was wilding. Like, you only been in school for 3 weeks, and why is your temper so short to the point where you got so annoyed within 3 weeks of this girl? But I did. So like the 3rd week of school, she was still complaining. So one day, well, me and my friends and some other people in the gym class had already been talking about how annoying she was and stuff. And like I said, I thought I was tough back then. So me being me, I just had to open up my big mouth. And as we were walking and she was complaining, I was like, Sandra, like, sis, you need to calm down. Like, I didn't say sis, but you know, basically in so many words, I was like, you need to shut up. Like, everybody is tired of you complaining. You complain too much. Like, we all gotta walk. We all have to participate. Like, she complained about everything. She complained about having to walk in gym, run in gym, do the little presidential test. Even though that was too much, and they gonna take it out of the schools now talking about it was torture to the kids, but I was getting tortured for
freaking, what, all the way to high school, making us do that test and they're gonna take it out when I graduate. They are not right. Like, this is not right.
So, yeah, she just complained about everything. So I'm like, you complain about everything and it's annoying. Like, everybody, we're tired of hearing you complain. You just really need to shut up. So then she was like,
I can complain if I want to. Like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna complain if I want to. I can complain if I want to. You can't tell me what to do. That is
like, well, I did. I just told you what to do. So we're walking to the locker room or whatever. So it just so happened our lockers were right next to each other. So we get in the locker room. She's still complaining. She's still talking. I'm like,
okay, girl, like, I'm done talking about it. Just shut up. Like, it's over. I'm done.
and next thing I know, she done reached around the locker and just one good time I was like, she caught me off guard because I didn't think it through, basically. Like, I mean, I wasn't scared or a punk, but I just didn't think it was gonna result to a fight. But see, that's what happened when you run your mouth. Like, oh my gosh, she just hit me. So I blacked out and we were fighting, and you know, everybody's standing around. You can hear the distant voice like, get her, oh, move out the way, oh. They jumping up on the benches and stuff. They're like, oh. So we're fighting. I don't know, I'm just saying black. Next thing I know, I fall into the laundry cart. It was a laundry cart in there that was made for dirty uniforms. So I didn't fall in it, but I'm like leaning on it. So we're going backwards. She ends up, so there was a gate to separate one side of the locker room from the other. So she ends up pushing me into this corner. It's the gate and it's the locker. And she was on top of me, but she didn't hit me. So I don't really understand why she didn't hit me. Like, sis, you have full advantage to just finish me, like finish her, you know, but she didn't. So I remember biting her, and mind you, there was no teacher in there. So we finish fighting, we get up, we think we in the clear, like, okay, we in the fault. I'm like, okay, whatever, I got it over with, like, it's good. Tell me why. I'm gonna name her Courtney. This little girl goes and gets the teacher and tells her that we were in there fighting. I'm like,
really, nigga?
Like, we could have got away. And she went and told, and she was supposed to be my friend. And then, so I was pissed, okay? Because I'm like, how you gonna do that? Teacher come in there, she come and get us, and she on her walkie-talkie like, yeah, I got two girls, you know it's going yeah, I got two girls, they just got into a fight, I'm about to send them, you know, to the principal office or in-school suspension, one of those. So no, I think we went to the principal office first, and then we had to go to in-school suspension. So on our way walking through the hallway, Sandra, she's still going like, yeah, I told you don't mess with me, like, and she was hood, like she was from the hood. I told you don't mess with me, and shake her head. Told you don't mess with me, and like, I'm in shock, and I'm walking, I'm just in a daze. I'm like, did I really just get into a fight? Like, I'm on the verge of tears, because I'm like, dang, I'm about to get in trouble. I don't even care about the principal. I'm thinking about my mama. I'm like, y'all gonna call my mama. She gonna be like, you only been in school for 3 weeks. Like, you getting in trouble. I was scared. So I was really zoned out until somehow another teacher ends up walking with us. And she comes up talking about what's going on. And, you know, the gym teacher told her, like, oh, they were fighting. I don't even know where she came from anyway. I'm like, it's none of your business. So then she gonna say, so I had a scratch on my eye, and my eye was a little swollen, and she had a few scratches. So then she gonna have the nerve to look at me and say, well, I can tell who lost. I was like, you are a teacher, stay in your place. So then I just looked at her, I was like, you need to shut up. I was already mad. So yeah, I was just out of control. I was like, well, I'm already in trouble, I might as well just talk crazy. So then we get in the principal office, they suspend us for 5 days, and then we have to go to in-school suspension. Like, and I was just sitting there looking like a butthead. Like, I was sitting there with the I eat butt face. I don't eat booty though, but I was just looking like a butthead, and I was so mad because I really liked school, and I'm the only child. So I'm like, I'm about to be at home for 5 days with nothing to do. I get home, my mama like, so tell me what happened today. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you already know what happened, so I told her what happened. I'm thinking like, well, might as well just go upstairs and lean over the bed because I'm about to get a whipping. But she was like, did you win? She was like, did you win? And I was like, yep. But truth be told, I really don't feel like I did. Everybody said that it was a tie, but I really feel like I lost because she got me in that corner. But we had equal damage, a few scratches, a little swollen eyes. So, you know, it is what it is. I haven't seen that girl in years. Matter of fact, I think we're friends on Facebook, but it's not that deep anymore. Like, that was so many years ago. And it's funny when I look back on it because it's just like, I didn't even have to open up my mouth and say anything. I was just being a big mouth, trying to be tough, thinking I'm cool. I was feeling myself, and I done got into a fight. And all the people I thought was my friends, where was they at? They weren't nowhere to help me. So that is my story about my first fight ever. If y'all want to hear more stories, because I have a lot of stories to tell, so if y'all want to hear more stories, comment below and let me know. Like this video so I can know to keep, you know, doing story times, and you know, we can get the ball rolling. That's all. Like, comment, subscribe, tell all your cousins, your uncle, your play daddy, all of them to watch my video. And I'll be back next time. Bye. I'm kind of feeling myself because I'm giving y'all, you know, black Pocahontas vibes, you know, a little 90s lip with the brown lip liner and the hoops. Like, what, honey? Like, yes. And I got a shirt on. I love my off the shoulder shirts. So